Hey guys, what's up? It's Tamira here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to be giving you guys my freshman advice coming from a current freshman in her second semester. Now, I know y'all can hear this. Whenever I watch my videos and I record right here, I'm never able to hear this, so hopefully y'all can. Okay, I got something in my eye, but I'm gonna just ignore it. But anyway, from my other video, this is probably gonna come up before that. I'm probably gonna post this before that because that's like 40 minutes of footage. But anyway, yeah. And so I did an 8th grade, like incoming 8th graders video, and I'm like, shoot, a lot of people. I mean, obviously, every year you go to the next stage of your life, but it's like, dang, a lot of people are becoming 9th graders. So I should probably do one. But anyway, it's already 2 minutes into the video. Let's just get started. I guess I'll start with like academics. Honestly, the stuff you learn is, for me personally, in my high school, it's not hard. Well, math is confusing. It's not hard, but that's like the only problem I have. You know, that's like the only problem I have when it comes to stuff, like when it comes to subjects. Everyone hates math, so like it's the same. You're gonna hate math. If you hate math in 8th grade, you're gonna hate it in 9th grade. You know, you're doing algebra, you're doing all these step equations. It's really, it kind of depends where you went for 8th grade, but in 8th grade I learned most of the stuff. Because we were doing pre-algebra in 8th grade, and now we're doing algebra 1 in 9th grade, so it's kind of like you got your base, so it's really not that bad. But I feel like the workload is kind of, I mean, it's since middle school, you know. 5th grade was the last time I didn't have multiple classes. Well, 4th grade, I had one class. I stayed in one class. And then 5th grade, I transitioned between 2 classes. But, you know, middle school, you go to all your different classes. That's how it is for high school, obviously. Teachers give a lot of work. They give a lot of work. And I feel like it's really important to be a good student. You know, everyone always says that. But, like, these teachers will really, if they don't like you, you won't get the best grade, even if you do your work good. If they don't like you, you're gonna fail. You know, don't be a class clown. You know, an apple a day keeps the teachers away. So you shouldn't try to be funny for your peers, because at the end of the day, high school does determine like everything. It determines your college. It's really not that important to me, but like, you know, everyone's different. So, you know, you really need to stay on top of your work, because the second you miss one day, you already got a whole bunch of work in each class. I'm missing today because I got sick, but I didn't catch that Rona. No ma'am, I did not. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of work when I get back, because first of all, we're state testing today, and we're doing a presentation tomorrow. I need to work on that. So yeah, blah blah blah. But you know, it's like you miss a day, and when teachers, you know, everyone always says when they were in middle school or in elementary school, whatever, that their teachers were like, oh yeah, those teachers in high school don't play. Baby, this is the teachers in high school. They play. They play with your intelligence. They play with they test you, and not just standardized tests. They play with you. They play with you. They go back and forth with you, talking. Baby, they play in your face. They do all types of playing. They love basketball. They love video games. They're playing. Okay? And they're not afraid to call you out in front of the whole class. My teachers, at least. They're not afraid to call you out on your stuff. They are not afraid to say something. They're not afraid to make you look like a fool. And the school administrators and like the staff be worse. It depends on where you go to school. You know, I like my staff. You know, they're like the security guards, custodians are really nice, they're fun. But it's like administrators, people that have too much power going to their head. That's who. And it gets worse in high school. The higher up on the education scale they are, like, you know, elementary, middle, high school, they are doing way too much. You know, elementary people, like administrators, they work with kids, what they gonna do. But when you're in high school, you're kind of like adults. I mean, not like adults, but you know what I mean. Like, they're not afraid to yell at you, not afraid to suspend you, all that stuff and whatnot. And then there's the social part of high school. Let me tell you, high school is nothing like High School Musical. I never watched that movie because it seems trash. I don't like musicals, so I never watched it. But, you know, it's not all fun and games, and it's not like Mean Girls. Because let's be for real here. The spotlight effect, you know, you think everyone's thinking about you. Everyone has a spotlight effect. Everybody thinks everybody else is thinking about them. Nobody's thinking about you. I'm thinking about myself. And that's the same. This is Tamira 1, this is Tamira 2. I'm thinking about myself. Everyone's thinking about me. I'm thinking about myself. Everyone's thinking about me. We're both focused on ourselves. Obviously, it's like if you're doing something and you get in trouble, people might laugh. But it's like at the end of the day, nobody is watching you every single day like a hawk. Nobody's that. Unless you're famous in high school, it's like nobody is that focused in on you. Trust me, nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Nobody cares at all. Nobody cares at all. So that's kind of like anxiety, like social anxiety or something. But you know, like when it comes to friends, it's really not hard to make friends in high school because I feel like everyone's chill. You know, like I said, everything depends on where you are, who the people around you are. But it's like, nobody is that, especially if you're going to a new school or like, yeah, new school. It's like everyone's nervous on their first day of school, but it's like, let's be for real, because everyone's like, what if people don't like me? But have you ever, everyone's had a new student come to their school in the middle of the school year, or like a new school year. So like, have you ever automatically hated a new student? If you have, you're weird if they didn't do anything. But it's like I'm saying, 90% of the time, everybody's just in their head thinking too much. Thinking about the way they look, the way they smell, the way they're acting. It's like, what if I say the wrong thing? Somebody's gonna get mad at me. They get mad at you, then what? Then what? I say my opinion. Somebody gets mad. Are they gonna fight me? Okay, they fight me, then what? We're suspended. And then what? Suspended. After that, I come back. We're not talking. We're not talking. Somebody gets mad at me. They don't want to fight me. They're just avoiding me. We're not talking. Wow. Like, the stuff you, like, unless you're doing something like actually bad, like illegal or like messed up, who cares? Like, people for real do be real deep in your business because people do be messy. But it's like, okay, be messy. There's nothing to me. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and my hair keeps getting caught on this cute nail. But anyway, it's just like, you know, don't think too much about it. It's real easy to make friends. Everyone's usually nice, especially if you're going to a new school and nobody knows you. So, because what are you going to talk about me on my first day for? Unless you're being like, oh, did you see the new girl? Yeah, she's really cute, she's pretty, he's nice, he's handsome, if you have negative stuff to say about someone you've never met, you just saw, and they're not like ugly, like you're just making stuff up, like, oh, they're rude, but you never talked to them before, it's like, the problem lies with you. And I really don't need to be, I'm not in that. I'm not in your personal, the stuff that's wrong with you. That don't got nothing to do. But yeah, like I keep saying, it's really easy to make friends in high school, especially, you know, seniors and freshmen. Like, stay away from seniors. Obviously, like, if you're a girl, stay away from senior boys. If you're a boy, stay away from senior girls. Unless you're gay, you know. But if you're lesbian, still stay away from the boys, because. But I have senior friends, a couple, but they're all girls. I hardly talk to boys in my grade. You know, I have a couple senior friends. Honestly, seniors, people, I really like going to K through 12 schools when I'm in high school, because it's like, I'm a freshman, I can be friends with seniors. Well, that's high school period. But I have a lot of friends who are in middle school as well. And like no, she's also in middle school. I forgot because she's really tiny. But, you know, like, I have friends in middle school. It's like people from grades that aren't your own are like always way better. Like, it's always way better to be friends with people outside of your grade. For me, it's like, I don't know, they're just more interesting. They're better. Like, people in my grade are either boring or beyond mess. It's like, I really don't care either way. I do got a lot of friends in my grade, but this is not about me, okay? You know, try not to get into fights, try not to get suspended. At the beginning of the year, I was running around doing a lot. Because I wanted to get into Harvard. So I was like never absent, never late to any class. Got all my, like, as soon as the bell rung, got all my stuff together, went to the next class. But like, I don't know if it's just high school period, but it takes a lot out of you, personally. It's like, I don't care anymore about any of that. I don't want to go to Harvard. I want to go to another school. I want to go to another school, okay? And you know, I was running around doing a lot. Kept going to my counselor because I was like, oh, I want to go to this school, I want to go to this school, I want to do this, I want to do that. Blah, 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 blah. But that's a really good thing to do, because they can also. Oh shoot! I'm just now remembering something I was supposed to do months ago. Anyway, it's okay. It's never too late for that. You know, just a whole bunch of stuff you can do. You can graduate early, you can take college classes, you can do all of that in your freshman year. And it's like, if you want to graduate early, you know, graduate a year early in your junior year. It's like, be my guest, that's cool, you can do all of that. You could speed up your entire situation, you know, your high school career if you really wanted to. Or you can just sit back, relax, and do what you need to do and nothing more. That's what a lot of people do. That's kind of what I'm doing. But, you know, I'm doing YouTube. I'm trying to make a game. I'm trying to start my business. I'm doing music. I'm doing a lot. Even though it doesn't feel like a lot, I really feel like I could be doing more. But that's besides the point, okay? You know, it's just like, it's okay. You know, mental health is also a big part. Like, it's okay to just sit back and relax. Even if you don't have a whole bunch of stuff you're doing extracurricular, like on your own time at home, like for your career. Because a lot of people don't do careers, don't start doing anything until they graduate. But like me, I've always been a go-getter, and I would just be really bored, like doing nothing and just going to school all day and coming home to do nothing. I would be really bored. But you know, it depends on the person. But it's like, even if you don't do anything, like you really, all you do is just go to school and then come home and sleep and eat and go to sleep and shower. Even if you don't be doing stuff, it's like, don't feel bad. You one person not doing nothing. Everybody else is doing something that shouldn't make you feel bad. Everyone else is doing something, so it's like, you don't need to do anything. You know what I'm talking about? But also, don't get into that lazy mentality. I don't know. It's the same thing for my 8th grade video. Go check that out if you haven't already, or recommend it to somebody that's going to 8th grade or whatever. Even I always talk about mental health. Don't feel bad, don't stress out, it's much easier said than done. But I don't want people, I just want people, not just my subscribers, my fans, my friends, my family. I just want people, period, to be okay and be mentally stable and okay up here. But you know, everyone processes trauma differently, because you don't gotta lie to me, honey. You don't gotta lie to me, honey. Okay? A lot of Gen Z kids, like people my age, a lot have trauma. A lot have abusive parents or bad households. A lot, okay? Dare I say most? Dare I say all? Shoot. Especially black people. Especially black people. Not only black people, but especially black people. Because we were raised by millennials who were raised by whoever that was. That generation was effed up. And they raised our parents. So our parents are effed up. It's just like that, okay? It's just like that. It's just like that. So, you know, I always talk about mental health whenever I do grade advice videos. And, you know, that's going to be a constant, because I'm probably going to do one every year. This was my 9th grade video. I really don't have, like, who cares about 10th or 11th grade? Probably the only things people are going to watch is 9th and 12th advice videos. But I'll still do one if people want me to. But like I was saying, you know, mental health is going to be, it's a big part, especially in high school. A lot of changes happen. I haven't really, I mean, my hair has definitely gotten better. I feel like every time I do a thing, every time I do a new style, it's cuter than the last one. And I was like, dang, how did I even walk around like that? But right now, I think I'm hot S. But then the next time I get a hairstyle, it's gonna be better. I'm gonna be like, how did I walk around like this? But I think it's cute now. I mean, it's a little messy, okay? But I'm not going to school right now, so I really don't care. I really don't care. Even though everyone from my school could see me on here, I don't care because I'm not in school. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I love you all, and I really hope that this helped, and I hope it calms your nerves. But like I'm saying, you know, I have anxiety, and it's okay to admit that, okay? It is. And because I've admitted that multiple times before, but I have anxiety, and it's like I'm always thinking about what other people are thinking about me. Like when I do something, I'm like, dang, that was embarrassing. What does everyone else think about that? And everyone's just in their own world, because if I'm sitting here thinking about myself, everyone else is sitting there thinking about themselves. So it's like, who really cares? Nobody, it's not that embarrassing. It's a mind state. Embarrassment is a mind. So it's like, just when something happens, just talk yourself through it. Be like, why would anyone care what I just did? And then no one ever says anything. You know what I mean? Like, even if you do something embarrassing, the most somebody's gonna do is laugh. They're never gonna, like, at least come up to your face and say, so if you're not gonna come up to my face, what do I need to be scared for? What do I need to be, even if you do come up to my face, what do I need to be scared for? You're just gonna, like for, like, just embarrassment mode. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just in the concept of embarrassment. The most someone's gonna do when you do something embarrassing is come up to you like, ah, that was so embarrassing. It's like, girl, get out of my face. I really don't care. You know, confrontation's another thing. But it's like, if it's not gonna end in a fight, who cares? And even if it does end in a fight, who cares? So that's the only thing, that's the only two ways it could go, in a fight or not. If you should only be scared to fight if you can't fight. If you know you can't fight, I mean, you shouldn't be scared either, but it's like, that's the only reason you should have a negative emotion towards fighting, unless you also just don't like to fight. But it's like, if you know you can fight, or you know you can fight them, it's like, shoot, it probably won't even end up in a fight anyway. So it's like, what's the point? You only got one life. Literally, we live one life. And then what? I don't know. But in this life, don't let something control you. And also, little relationship advice. I already said my outro, but little relationship advice. You're 14, you're 15, you're 16, you're 17, you're 18, in freshman year, whatever. Your high school period. You like somebody, they like you, maybe you date, you break up. Who cares? Who cares? Stop letting bitches, niggas, stop letting them control you. Stop letting them get into your mind and mess you up and psych you out of what you need to be doing. You break up with somebody, you get dumped. Really? It's one relationship and you're 14. What are you crying over? Okay, you love them. They clearly don't love you. So what are you crying over? What are you hung up over? Like, and a whole bunch of people come to me all the time about relationship drama and advice. It's like, I'm not trying to be harsh, but if they dumped you, they clearly didn't love you. And if they didn't love you, why do you love them? Like, please, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be unsympathetic. I'm not trying to be apathic. I don't know. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just like, get over it. You got one life and you're 14. You got your whole life ahead of you. Some people that I be talking to about relationship advice, my cousins are younger. They're in elementary school. You haven't even started puberty yet. You're in your pre-pubescent phase. And you're crying over a boy? I'm gonna end the video there.